Do you have a dream of scoring up to 75 by 75 in intermediate maths of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh? Do you want the pass guarantee intensive classes or videos? Do you want to learn the mathematics from zero to hero level? Then this is the right place for you. Please like, share, subscribe our VEDHA online classes. In the trigonometry, if you want to find the values more than 90 degrees, we use the concept of all silver teacups. Okay, here we have the x-axis and this is the y-axis. X-axis and y-axis. How do we measure the angle? Okay, so here we measure the angle. Okay, so from the positive direction of the x-axis, x-axis. Okay, so and in this 0 degrees and 10 degrees and 20 degrees. Okay, so like this we take the angle. Okay, so 20 and 30 and 40. So like that. Okay, so like this we take the values 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, and finally this is 90 degrees. Finally, yes. Okay, here this is 90 degrees here. Whatever we have here, this is 90 degrees. After that again 100, 110, 120,
yes,
130.
Right side will be 90 minus theta and left will be 90 plus theta, right?
Oh, yes. Okay, here this is 180 degrees. Okay, if we continue like that, then plus 90 degrees means it is 180 and more than 180. Okay, if we take the angles more than 180, so it will enter into the next quadrant. Okay, that means this is divided into 4 quadrants. In this is the first quadrant Q1 and this is the second quadrant Q2 and here it is the third quadrant Q3 and this is fourth quadrant Q4. These are the 4 quadrants. In these quadrants, okay, so if the angle is less than 90 degrees, exact 90 degrees means it lies on the y-axis. Okay, if it is more than 90 degrees, okay, so that means 90 plus theta. What is theta? It may be 10 degrees, 30 degrees or 45 or 60. Okay, whatever the angle for theta, 90 plus theta, more than 90, 90 plus 10, 100. Okay, we have in the second quarter, 90 plus 30, 120, we have in the second quarter, 90 plus 45. Okay, that is 135. It is in the second quadrant and up to 180 we have in the second quadrant. And yes, more than 180 it enters into the third quadrant. Okay, so that means 180 plus theta, 180 plus theta. Okay, so we have in the third quadrant. Okay,
so 180 minus theta is also second quadrant.
Yes, very good. Okay, and 180 minus theta less than 180 is in the second quadrant. Okay, so till here, so 180 plus 90, that is 270 degrees. Okay, so 270 degrees again lies on the y-axis.
270 minus theta and quadrant 4 will be 270 plus theta.
Very good. 270 minus theta is Q3 and 270 plus theta is in the Q4, more than 270. Okay, so yes, and up to what angle we take? We take up to 360 degrees. Up to 360 degrees. Either 0 degree or 360 degrees lies on the positive direction of the x-axis. Okay, yes, and 360 less than 360 minus theta in the fourth quadrant, more than 360. If the angle is more than 360 plus theta, it is in the first quadrant. It is in the first quadrant. And more than 90 we have in the second quadrant, less than 90 minus theta in the first quadrant. Okay, So first we have to identify the angle in which quadrant. Okay, so the angle lies. Okay.
Yes.
After that, in which quadrant some okay, so the trigonometry ratio, particular trigonometry ratio is positive or negative. Okay,
Yes.
it may be sine theta or cos theta or tan or cot, whatever it is. Okay, so now for that we how to remember that. Okay, so we have a sentence. We have a sentence that is all
Theta.
is all silver, all silver tea cups, all silver tea cups.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is this sentence? What is this sentence? All means all are positive in this.
Yes, sir.
Sine means sine theta, silver means sine theta,
Sine
first
and
letter.
cos theta.
Okay, we are going to use the first letter. Here first letter is T, tan is positive. First letter is C, so cos is positive. Cos is positive. So now here first letter S, so sine theta. First letter T, so
Tan
tan theta. First letter C, so
theta.
cos theta. Cos theta. And one more thing, ma. One more thing. Here, first letter is C. Okay, so cos theta starts with C, cosecant theta starts with C, and cot theta also starts with C. Okay, what
But
trigonometric ratio we have to take?
in second quadrant, it will be sine and cosecant reciprocal.
Yes, yes. Okay, always remember first three trigonometric ratios we write in the starting,
Yes.
and their reciprocals we have to write it afterwards.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here first letter is C, so cos starts with C, cot starts with C, and cosecant also starts with C. But even though first three trigonometric ratios, sine, cos, tan, we are writing, okay, for these, and after that reciprocals of these. Okay, what is the reciprocal here? What is the reciprocal? Sine reciprocal is cosecant theta. Cosecant theta. Tan reciprocal, it is cot theta. And cos reciprocal, okay, it is secant theta. Secant theta. Okay,
Yes.
these are positive in this. These are
Yes.
positive in this. And after that, we have to remember one more important thing.
Yes, sir. What will change and what will not change?
Yes. Okay, that is very, very important. Okay, so whenever we have 180 plus or minus theta or 360 plus or minus theta, 180 plus or minus theta or 360 plus or minus theta, okay, then there is no change. Then there is no change. No change. Okay, or we write the same trigonometric ratio.
Yes,
We write the same trigonometric ratio. And when we have 90 plus or minus theta, 90 plus or minus theta or 270 plus or minus theta, okay, then we change the trigonometric ratios. How do we change these? Okay, sine theta, okay, replace with the cos theta. Cos also replace with the sine. And tan, okay, for tan theta we write cot theta, and for cot we write tan theta. And okay, for cosecant theta we write secant theta. Okay, in the same way for okay, secant theta we write cosecant. Okay, so both are reverse. Okay, one each other. We write one each other in the reverse. Okay,
Yes.
this is very, very important. And
Yes.
after that, okay, remember here, okay, so the angle 90 degrees, 90 we can also write it as pi by 2.
Yes, sir.
90 is nothing but pi by 2. Okay, so 90 degrees, or we can also write it as pi by 2. Okay, 180, that is pi. 180 is nothing but pi. Okay, so 180 plus or minus theta, either you can write it as 180 plus or minus theta or pi plus or minus theta. Okay, 360 plus or minus theta. 360 means 2 pi plus or minus theta.
Yes.
90. What about 90 here?
Pi by
90 means pi by 2. Pi by 2 plus or minus theta. Okay. And 270. Okay, 270 is nothing but 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 plus or minus theta, plus or
Yes.
minus theta. Okay, so that is the same. That is same. When we have pi and 2 pi, no change. Pi
Yes.
by 2 or 3 pi by 2, like that. When we have the, okay, pi by 2, okay, pi by 2, then we change. Then we change. Okay. So now, once we'll check some values. We take some values and we'll check it and confirm. Okay. So here for example, I want the sine 120 degrees value. Sine 120 degrees value. We can write the sine 120 as 180 minus 60 degrees. 180 minus 60 degrees. When we have 180 degrees, more than 180 degrees, no change. We have to write the same trigonometric ratio. That means for sine, we write sine only, sine 60. 180 minus theta, more than 180, more than 180, more than one, more than
Minus, sir.
sorry. Okay, well, 180 minus theta. So
Yes.
less than 180 we have in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine theta, positive or negative? We have sine function.
Positive, sir.
Okay, we have sine function. So that means sine is positive.
Positive.
Sine is positive here. Okay, so that means we take plus. What is the use of this all silver teacups? Okay, the use of all silver
Sine.
teacups for finding the sign, whether it is
Yes.
positive or negative. Positive or negative.
How
Now
did
tell
you
me.
get sine 60, sir?
Yes, what is the value of sine 60?
No, sir. How did you get sine 60 as the answer, sir?
Yes, when we have 180 minus theta, 180 minus theta. Okay, so just write the sine 60 degrees. Sine
Okay.
60 degrees, like this. We write like this, and after writing that, we check the sign in that particular quadrant.
So root 3 by 2.
Okay, now tell me
Plus
the
root
value.
3 by 2.
Yes, sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So that means sine 120 is also root 3 by 2 only. Sine 120 root 3 by 2. So can we find the sine 120 in any other way? Is there any other possibility? Yes, we have another possibility. Okay, sine 120 degrees. We can find out the sine 120 degrees. So like this also. Sine 120 degrees, we can write it as sine of 90 plus 30. 90 plus 30. Okay. When we have 90 degrees, okay, we change the trigonometric ratio. 90 means,
Yes,
how do we change? Sine replace with cos, cos replace with sine, like that. Okay, so that means 90. Okay, so cos 30 we write. Okay, cos 30. After writing that, what we have to do now? Okay, so check the
root 3
trigonometric
by
ratio
2.
in that particular quadrant. 90 plus theta, second quadrant. Okay, is it positive or negative?
Positive only, sir.
Positive only. Which is positive, sine or cos?
Sine is positive.
Okay, and here few okay, be
Yes, sir. We have
careful
to
here.
check only the first one, sir. Have to
Ah.
check with sine only, not cos.
Yes. Most of the students will do the mistake here. Okay, after changing, they'll check for cos. Okay, if we check for cos, we get the wrong answer. We get the wrong answer. Be careful here, particularly when we write the 90 degrees to 70 degrees, it will happen. Okay,
Yes.
so that means positive. This is second quadrant. Sine is positive, so we write plus. And cos 30 degrees. What is cos 30 degrees? Close the finger and you can use the fingers technique also.
Yes.
Okay, so what is cos 30, ma?
Root 3 by 2, sir.
Root 3 by 2. So like this, we can find out any value.
Sir, can you give me like 2 or 3 like this, sir? I'll do on my own.
Okay, yes, I am giving few values. Just you try to, okay, simplify. Tan 150 degrees. Sorry, just a minute. Take 135. Tan 135 and cot of 225 to 25, secant 300 cosecant of 420. And sine of 750. 750. Sine 750 is equal. Okay, if you take the sine 750 degrees, sine of okay, here 360. Okay, is it more than 360 or not? Yes, more than
Yes.
360. Okay, so 360 plus how much? Again, it is one more 360 we will get. Okay, 360 plus 360 is 720. Okay, it is more than 720 also. That means we can write it as 2 into 360 plus 30 degrees. Plus 30 degrees. Always remember, okay, when we take a quadrant, here 0 degrees, 90, 180, 270 and 360. 360 means we are coming to the same place, that is equal to 0 degrees again. 360 is equal to 0 degrees. Okay, you are in the same position again. Okay, after 360, okay, plus 90, plus 180, plus 270, plus 360. That means 720 position also equal to 360 position and 0 position. 0 position, 360 position, 70 position, 720 position, all are same here. Okay, that means here sine 30 we get, and 360 plus theta, it is equal to 360 plus theta, or 2 into 360 plus theta, or 3 into 360 plus theta. For any value, any coefficient, we take the same.
Okay.
That means
so 2 into 360 won't be considered. We take directly sine 30.
yes, we take sine 30. That is the first quadrant. Okay,
Yes, so
360
positive.
plus positive. Okay, sine 30. What is sine 30?
1 by 2.
Okay, this is the required solution.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For more educational videos on CBSE, ISE, State Board, and Intermediate, as well as IIT-JEE, BITSAT, EAMCET, please like, share, subscribe our VEDHA online classes. Thank you for watching. Have a great preparation.